All right, guys, we are starting the mods today on the 2020 EcoDiesel JL Wrangler. If you haven't already seen the previous videos, taking delivery and my road trip home with some fuel economy numbers, range, and my first thoughts going through the Rocky Mountains, go check out the videos up in the corner. All right, so today we're going to be modifying something inside. I want to get my phone mount, my action camera, and my tablet mount set up because I want to get out off-roading, but I need my maps application. And I've started using Gaia GPS, which seemed really great, has good mapping software, tracking, downloadable maps, offline, all that kind of stuff. So I need to get my tablet set up because I want to take the JL out for its first run on some trails, and I need to see where I'm going. So we're going to do that today. I really like the setup I have in the JK with my wireless phone charger on one side, and I've got my tablet mount on the other side, and then we're going to add a mount for the 360 action camera in the middle so that I can capture some stuff from dash cam, right? Now, I haven't got the winch or the bumper or anything like that set up. That's probably going to be next. There's a pile of boxes sitting in the garage, but I'm waiting for one more part in order to get my winch set up. So this should have everything we need. This is 67 Designs Jeep JL round. Well, can't talk today, guys. This is 67 Designs, if you can read that, JL rail mount kit for both the JL or the Gladiator, because they have the same dash on it. On our dash, we're gonna have our phone, we're gonna have our tablet, and in the middle, sticking up, we're gonna have the 360 action camera. So let's see what's in here. I haven't actually opened this box yet. This knife I was using to split firewood. Alright, so we've got some decals from 67 Designs, hashtag 67 Designs. Installation instructions, kind of cool. With your smartphone or tablet, scan the QR code and it will pop up some instructions. And in here we have a 67 Designs camera mount with a 1/4" thread. We've got a single tab holder that is going to be for my charger. We have a GoPro holder with clamp. We've got some of these ball mounts. So these are what are going to mount to the rail. Polished carbon fiber arm and a second polished carbon fiber arm. Here we have the JL rail base, which is going to be what mounts up to the dash. Got some hardware in here. So this is a rail system. It's going to fit right on our dash. Should match up nicely to the dash design. And then we're going to be able to mount these little balls that came in these bags here. Get one of these out and I'll show you. See, these sit in the track. These are metal, not plastic either. And then these go in there like that. So take our Allen key out and we thread this into the base plate like that. Leave it loose, but now it's connected. We should be able to just slide this in here like that. So now you can position these ball mounts wherever you want, and then when you have it in the right spot, you can firmly secure it by tightening down that hex key, and now it won't move. And if we loosen this off, and now once it's on the ball mount, we can tighten her down, and it gives you some adjustability because these can rotate, so you can rotate this in any direction you want. And now you've got a GoPro sitting on your dash. And so we're gonna do that with two of these carbon fiber arms as well, these guys here. So same thing, we've got the ball mount connector. We'll loosen this off, mount that onto the other two ball mounts, and then we'll have, you kind of get an idea where this is going, right? We've got one here, one in the middle, tablet, action camera, and phone. First step is to remove the rubber insert, which is just a big long strip that goes along there. In here we have a fastener here and a fastener on the other side. Remove these two screws here. I put just a couple pieces of tape there so that I can see where these two holes are right here. I want to be able to put my marker through and see where those go. So I'm just gonna put this into place, and then you push down so that this sits comfortably in here. 67 design says, basically if you want to drill a hole in here, you probably got to fold your windshield down, but I'm just going to do this a little different. So I just taken my center punch, put a couple dimples in where each of these circles are. So because it's almost impossible to get a drill in here without folding the windshield down, I don't feel like doing that. I'm going to take these self tappers where I just center punch them and take my little stubby screwdriver, and I'm just going to get them started so that a thread or two goes into the plastic so that I can then make sure I've got all my holes properly set up. We'll dry fit the rail one more time. Pull the tape off where I had my marks, and there's a couple dimples now there. It's back in now. All of our screws should line up perfectly. So these are the factory holes. And then if we have these self tappers, they should all thread to the holes we just started. That one's good. We'll just take this rail system out one more time. Just basically gonna spray this down with some alcohol and make sure there's no grease or dirt on here to make sure I get the best adhesion possible. And then we're just gonna go ahead and peel off the white backing on both sides. We are gonna just pop this in here like that. Put our factory screws back in. Now we'll put our self-tapping screws into our holes that we started, and we'll just snug them up. So I'm gonna let this sit for 24 hours because the 3M glue needs to properly cure before we put any weight in lifting it away. And we'll come back tomorrow and get the rest of this mounted up. So the 3M tape should have dried by now. We've got all the bolts in place. So I've got these connector ball things now we're gonna mount into place. We're just gonna take the lengthwise, slide them in there like that. Once we have it where we want it for each of our devices, take our Allen key and just snug these up. We'll just slide two more in here. That one's going to be for the 360 cam, and this one will be for the tablet mount. Always adjust these after, and then I'm just going to snug these down. I'm going to take one of these arms. I've already mounted the T connector for my wireless charger on to this arm, and you just spread these out by opening this thumb screw, and then we're going to just make sure this is wide enough. So I'm just going to tighten this up and then get it right where I want it, probably something like that. And then I'm going to leave that resting on the dash there and then just snug that up. And then I'm going to take my wireless charger, and it's got the T on the back, and just hook it right on there like that. And then we'll run a USB cable out to it so it's charging my phone. Now the other two, we have this for the 360 cam. So we'll be able to have our camera mounted and see stuff and not have to worry about sticking it to the dash or the window. And we can easily remove that if we need to. And we've got the last one, which is going to be for our tablet. And we're going to mount this. So this is a 1/4 inch adapter to a ball mount, which I'm going to mount to the back of this Joby tablet sliding holder, whatever you want to call it. So we will just mount this in here like that, and we'll tighten it down. And now we'll just take my tablet holder and we can thread it on. You can probably thread anything on with a 1/4 inch threaded adapter. Throw my tablet in. All right, so I decided to flip the Joby mount upside down so it's not quite as high. Now you can kind of see from my point of view just how much of the window it's actually covering. It's pretty much where the hood is, other than sort of the very top of my phone. And it's a little bit lower. It's over to the side, out of the way, mostly of the airbag, I think. It does impede the 8.4 inch screen a little bit. We'll see how it goes off-roading. Mostly I want to see my maps, and I want to see, well, I use my phone for previewing the GoPro camera, so I like to be able to put that up while I'm off-roading. So I think this works out pretty good. I'm just gonna run the USB cable up, over, down, around, and all the way over here and out up into the center console. Got a long USB cable, but yeah, I think that works pretty good. Let me know what you guys think. Pretty happy with this. We'll give it some tests. I'm gonna go out on the trail Saturday, so there should be a off-road vlog with the JL very soon. So make sure you smash that subscribe button and leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next upload.